Masquan, Sugapuni, and Sigasun. My name is Jason Carter, also known as Bear Standing Tall. I am from Onion Lake Cree Nation, Treaty 6 territory. Bear Standing Tall provides digital Indigenous awareness and cultural sensitivity training for corporations in Canada. The training we provide creates a bridge between Indigenous and non-Indigenous people, including newcomers to Canada. The methodology to our training is a series of 50 lessons, and the lessons are high level. And in those lessons are 50 important events that Indigenous people experience every day in Canada. Some of the training is missing and murdered Indigenous women and girls. Some of the training has Indian residential schools. And the sensitivity part is important because when we're working with Indigenous people, you want to put your best foot forward. So we give you those tools and we give you that language that helps you to work respectfully and confidently with Indigenous people. You and I went to school and we were taught a different history, and that history is inaccurate. The decolonization of your mind means that you have to challenge those ideas that were put in our mind and to stand up and say, no, our people had our own creation stories. When I moved to Toronto, I was homeless and I didn't have any money, and it was hard for me to look for work. I remembered about a dream that I had, and this dream was to raise awareness of residential schools. And that's what I did for years. I talked about residential schools. I talked about how to ally with Indigenous people. Building up a business, there was a lot of lowballing. Corporations would try to get us to work for nothing. And I found it very offensive. But how do you say no to a large corporation when they want to utilize you, but they don't want to pay you? So when I started having experience and invoicing banks and corporations, we began to realize, hey, we have a business here. And so we had clients like food banks, and the list goes on for electric companies, and most recently Microsoft contacted us too. So we're getting to train global companies. I found this organization called the Center for Social Innovation and the Canadian Council for Aboriginal Business. So the CCAB, or the Canadian Council for Aboriginal Business, hires cultural awareness trainers like myself, right? And then I was kind of like a stepping stone into the belly of the beast. When I say the belly of the beast, that means failing, making mistakes. This one time, this bank asked us how much it would cost to train their company. There are 90,000 employees, right? That's a serious question. Bear Standing Tall, can you train 90,000 of our employees? And I said, yes. And how much would it cost? And I had those numbers just like that, boom, boom, boom. So happy and grateful that Bear Standing Tall is still being utilized in the community and with global companies. But it just didn't happen overnight. It was tough, it was brutal. But I wouldn't have it any other way, because now, you know, opportunities always come all the time. And now I don't have to worry about taking the small $300 gigs anymore, because I feel I earned my stripes. My name is Jason Carter, and I'm the founder of Bear Standing Tall Incorporated.